This week, I fly to Poland on a dark Tuesday morning and try to run a marathon before flying back in the afternoon. Will I make it back to the airport in time for the flight? Let's find out. Okay, welcome to Poland. I've just come out of Gdansk airport. I think this road here on this roundabout is the 472. I'm getting a plane out of here at 7:10 this evening. It's just gone midday. I'm going to try and run a marathon. Right, I'm going to put my phone in my bag. I'll just check Google Maps and make sure this is the right road. Put my phone in my bag and start running. So I'm running down this road, 472, until I get to, I think, the 468, something like that goes into, this kind of goes towards the sea, then that takes me into town. I'm hoping I can just follow these two roads, get to the city centre, run around for a little bit, and then do the same in reverse. It's about 8 miles into town, 8 miles running around, 8 miles back, and a little bit of time to get lost. So it should be fun. First mile done. 11 minutes, not bad. A little bit of walking out of the airport. Massive backpack on my back. Not a terrible pace. So I guess a little bit more info about the plan for today. I'm essentially trying to tick off the cheapest marathon I can. So I got up at 4 o'clock this morning, drove to Luton Airport, long stay car park, got there, I don't know, 6, and got on the bus to the terminal, scoffed my face full of bread and egg in the lounge, got partially changed in the toilet, put my shorts and my top on underneath my jeans and my jacket. Some of these lounges say you can't be wearing any sporting attire, so I went in with a plain green t-shirt at first and then got changed on the toilet on the way out. Got on a Wizz Air flight to Gdansk. Still don't know how to pronounce it. My British accent just wants to say Gdansk, but I know that's not right. So yeah, got on the plane, took off about 9 o'clock, landed here just before midday, raced through the airport, took off my jeans and my jacket and organised my bag a bit in the really nice Gdansk airport toilets. And they had like bird sounds and stuff playing and a bunch of colours and whatever. It's a pretty new modern airport. So left the terminal there just after midday, and now I'm running down this road into town. That plane I was on is going off somewhere else, I think, and then I think it's probably the same plane I'll be getting back on this evening, fingers crossed, that will go back to Luton, take off 7:10, get back to Luton about 9 o'clock I think, and then drive home. All in, if this goes to plan, will cost me 70 quid to tick off another country, 50 quid for the flights, £20 for a day's parking in Luton Airport. I'm planning on not buying much at all in Poland. I have 20 zloty left from when I was here a few years ago. So I'm hoping if I need to stop, I can use my card or that zloty to figure out any problems I've got. Got some euros as well, which will hopefully get me across the line if I do need anything. The only stop I'm planning on making is if I need to go to the toilet or something and there aren't any public toilets, stop in a McDonald's or something like that, buy something cheap, use the toilet and carry on. I'm almost definitely going to do quite a lot of walking in this one, so if I've got 7 hours till the plane takes off, want to be back at the airport 2 hours before. Got 5 hours to run a marathon with a massive bag on my back. Oh, gotta make these lights. So yeah, that's the general plan for today. Luckily, I did some scouting out on Google Maps before, and these roads that I'm going to be running most of the way, at least for every bit I looked at on Street View, have pavement and cycle path along the side, which is really useful. Just following a main road, trying to read the Polish road signs, and then hopefully that should take me into town where my 2 roads are numbered. Hopefully I can follow the trail rather than trying to read too many Polish words. I saw a sign earlier saying Centrum, which I'm hoping means centre of town. That's my backup navigation option. I do have offline Google Maps downloaded on my phone, and I've also paid for an eSIM for, well, today and over the weekend when I was in Albania. So hopefully, I can figure it all out. Yeah, more on Albania in a minute.
So Poland is actually the 14th marathon that I've run in a different country this year, and Albania was the 13th that I did a few days before. Kira and I flew to Tirana on the Saturday before, the 5th of October, with Wizz Air again from Luton. We got to the airport just after midday and then got the bus into town. There's a lot of traffic on that route, and we arrived at the hotel at about 1:30, and then I set off running just after 2 o'clock. I say running, but the streets in Tirana are not designed for runners at all, so I walked about a mile from the hotel to the main park and then ran around there. It was a beautiful park to run around, and there was a lovely long lap around the lake that you could do, and you had great views of the mountains that surrounded the city. A nice benefit was that there was also a free-to-use track there, so I went up there a few times and did quite a lot of laps to get the mileage up quickly on a nice flat surface. And then on Sunday we did some of the more standard tourist activities. We got a bus from the centre of the town to the mountains and took a cable car up. Sadly, the weather rendered this a complete waste of time and money, but on a sunny day it would be well worth it, and definitely one of the best things to do there. Just down the road from that, there was an old nuclear bunker that had been turned into a museum with some art exhibits too. It was really interesting to walk around there, as quite a lot of it had just been left as it would have been back in the communist days. It was a really enjoyable weekend, and given the total very low price, I'd definitely recommend a visit to Albania to anyone.
Just ran out of pavement on this side of the road. You can see some over there, but don't fancy crossing this road by foot. It's already run a few red lights crossing the road. I'm not entirely sure what the Polish rules are on like jaywalking and that type of thing, but I'm not in a rush yet, and extra mileage is extra mileage, so I'm just going to go back here and cross properly and hope that side pavement carries on the whole way down. This path here is technically the quickest way to get directly into town, but I do not fancy navigating down there and do not trust that I will remember the way back, so gonna stick to the main roads. There's a map of Gdansk. Okay, that's half an hour for 5k. I think with all the stopping at lights and stuff, that's a reasonable pace. Puts me on for a little bit over a 4-hour marathon, which is what I need to aim for, basically. So, yep, crack on, I guess. It's the first quiet section of this road. There haven't been any lights for a while, which is good, but loads of cars and lorries and stuff. There is a wooded path down there, which is probably a bit nicer to run on. But the problem is I don't know where it goes, so I'm going to stick to the pavement for now. Yeah. That's another sign for Centrum. I've just hit 5 miles, so I think this is my 628 here, or 468, whatever it is, the other numbered road. But I can't confirm with any actual road sign. I'm going to stop, check Google Maps and make sure this is correct, and then take a right turn, hopefully. That was in fact not the 468, so instead just had a quick water break and got a gel out. I'm starting to really hate these gels. I might try and switch up the strategy for energy on the next one. Yeah, the 468 looks like it should be coming up about a mile or two to the actual journey into town. Might be a little bit longer than I thought it was. Pretty cool train station and bridge, whatever. You can see a runner over the other side of this little pond, lake, somewhere in between. If I have time and energy on the way back, I might do a little loop of that. It looks nice. Probably not going to happen though. I'm looking for a right turn, but I've run out of pavement on this side, so having to cross back to the left with this pretty funky underpass. Yeah, just got to keep my eye out for that right turn now. I think I should be getting pretty close. I'm almost 6 miles now. I think I can see a green sign up there saying 468 to the right. So, underpass time again. What kind of crazy building around is that? Okay, yeah, this is the 468 now. Right turn to Centrum. Okay, part 1 done. Note to self, the Galleria, Baltic Galleria, is the time to turn left on the way back. This 468 is a very popular road. A lot of people and a lot of cars. I don't think I want to go all the way to Warsaw, so I'm probably going to be coming off this road soon into the city centre. Hope so. We're at 8.8 miles now. So yeah, gotta be getting the city centre soon. Okay, yeah, this is effectively the town centre now. This is the main train station just over here. I think on this east side of the tracks is what you consider the town centre. So, another note to self, aim for this big tall green building for the return journey. And yeah, time to explore now. Pretty nice city this. Beautiful buildings. Oh, this is a pretty cool place to run along the water. Yeah, I really like Gdansk so far. It's a shame I don't actually get to do anything here, just run. It's getting pretty tough now halfway. I'm quite hungry and yeah, exhaustion's starting to kick in. Well, not even halfway, sorry, 11.6 miles. Just running in the city centre, past all the restaurants and stuff. So much, smells so nice. But I can't really stop and have any of it. The Gdansk eye. I'm pretty I'm trying to pronounce it in some sort of authentic way. But I'm sure I was just way off. Might just settle with Gdansk and call it a day. Did not realise that British Cross was a drawbridge. Turns out it is. Guess I'll stay on this side for a little while. Look at the size of those windows. Jesus.
Gdansk really was a beautiful city, and it's a shame that I couldn't spend more time there. In any other circumstance, it would definitely deserve a full weekend trip. It's a historic port city with wonderful architecture, beautiful detail and loads of colours covering every building, and lots of cool ships and yachts scattered around too, new and old. There's also a lot of amber processing in the city, so you'll see lots of mentions to that as you walk around. The temperature was ideal for me running around the city, and the pretty blue skies definitely elevated the look of the city too.
Back at that green building now. It's about 9 miles back. I've done about 16 and a half. So I'm going to divert slightly. Just weave all around a little bit on the way back to get it up to the full marathon. 2 hours 40 done. Did a fair bit of walking the last 3 or 4 miles just because it gets busy in the centre. In the centre you can't really run everywhere. So I slowed the pace down a little bit. Hopefully that means my legs will last the whole way back. Yeah, leaving the station now. And gotta just make it back to the plane now. "18 miles done, 8 to go." And I'm feeling really quite tired now, unsurprisingly. Just gotta make it back. We're back on the 472 now, heading back to the airport. 20.62 miles done. Really feeling it now, and also getting a little bit chilly. Whenever there's a breeze, I can just feel the cold sweat covering my body, and it is not nice. Back across this bridge. 23.65. Almost back to the airport. God, I'm tired. I can see in the far distance, which I'm not sure if the camera will be able to see, what I think is the air control tower. So nearly there. Oh god. That is 25.2. 1 mile to go. And the airport terminal is just over there. To begin the drying off process, I'm going to walk this last mile to raise as few eyebrows as possible when I walk into the airport, because this is not the usual travel attire. Going to run straight into the toilet. Well, go to the toilet, I'm bursting, I didn't stop the whole time. It's been like 5 hours or whatever now since 4 hours 10 since I set off. Gonna go straight to the toilet, get changed, dry off a little bit, use some toilet paper, and cover myself in aftershave. My toiletries bag was quite an entertaining one. 1 little bottle of aftershave and 2 energy gels, and that was it. No toothbrush, no toothpaste, no sun cream, none of that crap. But go get changed, get through security and stuff, cover myself in aftershave for the sake of whoever's sitting next to me on this return flight, and try out the lounge here. From the information online, it doesn't look like I'm having a fantastic dinner here, but I'll have whatever I can get. And back on the plane, try to not cramp up, and then drive home. Back to Gdansk, and Gdansk is Gdan. I am tired. Everything is amber here. Right. I'm back in the lounge. Absolutely shattered, trying to eat wherever I can. There's no proper hot food here. So I've had a bit of a sandwich, 2 apples, some pasta and yogurt now, bar of chocolate, and try and fashion some dinner out of that. God, my eyes look tired. I am back in the car now. I think this is where I'm going to wrap this video up. It was a long hour delay for the flight. Barely slept on it at all. It's 10:15 now, so been up for 19 hours, give or take. So 18 hours. Not ridiculously tired, but pretty drained still. Yeah, time to drive home and, well, get ready for the next one, I guess. Thanks for watching. See ya.